Hi guys. Okay, that was weird. I promise I'll never do that again. So, welcome to another video. You're probably wondering where I am. I'm right here. Or am I? Who knows? So, I've got two categories in my makeup collection that need a serious declutter, and one of them we're going to do today. Right here in this little bag, I have all of the concealers that I own. And realistically, what we're going to do is just dump them out. I have a good bin and I have a get rid of it bin. And we're just going to go from there. I've watched a lot of declutter videos, and a lot of the things that I've seen are where people will just go through and pick out things that they know that they love and they like and they hands down are not getting rid of. So I'm gonna take that kind of thought and roll with it, and then we'll kind of break things down from there. I do want to point out I have things that are still in the box, and these are literally the reasons why I need to do this declutter. I even have, more recently when I tried to go window shopping at Sephora, I've almost purchased more concealers, so the fact that I'm not even really wearing that many right now because it's hot in the summertime, this is necessary. So, right off the bat, I have counted all these. I have 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I have 21 concealers in this pile. I have one face for all of them. So something needs to be happening. So, let's get started. Right off the bat, this is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C7. This is a really good skin tone match for me. I should probably be over here. I'm not going to swatch every single one of these, but this is brand new. I have literally just opened this to try, and I haven't had the opportunity to really use it, so this is a definite keep. Some other things that I love, this is one of my favorite sticks. This is MAC Studio Fix stick. This is well loved. It's probably halfway empty. That's all it has left. So this is not going anywhere. And then in addition to that, this is the MAC Studio Water Weight Concealer. This also is something that I absolutely love. To me, my MAC products are very hard for me to get rid of because I'm a MAC girl. Now, right off the bat, Kat Von D. We were all rooting for you. This is the Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer. There's nothing on the sides anymore, so I had to look at the bottom. This is almost gone. It's something that's in my project pan, and I'll continue to use this up. This is really, really good hydrating concealer. Let's see. This is also by Becca. This is, you can tell I've really gotten some love out of this. I actually put some of those like Versali gold whatever drops, not the unicorn but the white bottle, into this to kind of make it a little bit more creamy, and boy did it. This just has so much of a slip to it that it's not very easy to wear underneath anything else. It's a very good no makeup kind of thing. This is the Under Eye Brightening Corrector. This can go away. 2 down. Feeling good about this. This is the NYX Dark Circle Concealer in Light Pale. Barely used whatsoever. And it's still not getting very much use. I do need to play with it because it's kind of a little bit of a dupe for that the Natural Matte Concealer by Nars, but this is a little bit too much of a salmon undertone. So she goes too. Look how it landed in the box. It's on its side. Weird. Okay. This is the Neutralizer shade from Maybelline, the Age Rewind, that I still have not opened or tried, so I need to give that a chance to try it. The IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. This is in the shade Light, or Light/Ultra Fair. Interesting. This stuff is so insanely thick, and I feel like I have to squeeze this thing forever to make something come out. And then on top of it, I don't feel like anything lays very well at all. So, you go. I've got 4 in my declutter pile. Yes. Side note, with my stuff that I'm decluttering, a lot of it has been used or sampled before, so my first statement is, any of my friends that want to try any of these things, I'd be glad to send it to you. Send me a message, whatever, you know how to get in touch with me if we are friends, and that's all I have to say about that. These 2 things, okay, so I got these from like the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. These are Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer. One is in light, and then one is in light medium, and I feel like I've swatched these before. Hold up. Yeah. So light medium is just a tad too dark, and light is just a tad too light. But what I think I'm going to do is keep one. So I'm going to keep the light because that's more realistically going to match my skin tone. And then this one is up for grabs for anybody who wants it. Whew, this is feeling good. This is by It's Skin. This is called Babyface Soft Bright Eye Stick. This I've never used. I think I got it on clearance when a little local makeup store was going out of business. No, they were closing to remodel. I just haven't used this at all. I mean, it's pretty. But am I ever gonna look at that cute little face? Ah ta 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 ta. Ah ta 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 ta. Ah ta 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 ta. So she goes. Maybelline Master Conceal. This is in light medium. This I don't think I've given enough of a chance, and ooh, she is watery. Watery. I feel like I saw Adrienne Bailon in one of her little makeup videos talk about, like, she used this all over her whole face, like as her foundation, and I was just kind of like, girl, that's one way to use it. So I'm gonna hold on to that. LA Pro. Oh, LA Girl Pro Conceal. What shade is this? This is shade Natural. These I love because they're so fucking cheap. But alas, it is not the right shade for me. It is kind of dark and really, really salmony color, so she goes. Yes. Okay, so this is what I have left. Now, right off the bat, I can tell you this by Dr. Jart. These were a set of 3, and you have one that's the highlight shade, the neutralizing shade, and then the bronzing shade. I like these, but I don't like all of them. Like, the highlighting shade is just too light, although I could use it at high points. And then this has just got this weird, like, gray tone to it. See what I mean? But I don't know. There's a part of me that really doesn't want to get rid of these because I like these. I don't even know if they make these anymore. These are like BB creams. They're SPF 30. Interesting. So these I kind of consider to be one concealer. Even though they're not really concealer, they're like contour sticks. This is a concealer and that's it. I can't do it. I can't do it. See how dark that is though? Interesting. Okay. Next, we are getting down to the wire. Okay, Shape Tape. Now here's a sensitive subject that I think we all have. Shape Tape, when they initially released all of their shades, this didn't exist. This is like light, neutral, whatever. This, oh, I just heard my dog fart. This is fair neutral. This is literally way too fucking light, and I've barely used any of it. And when I do use this, I use it to, I'll use it for like cutting the crease. I'll use it for eye primer. I mean, look how freaking light that is. And so this, I don't need it. she goes. This is actually in my project pan, but my other half of my concern with Shape Tape is, and this I'm actually doing pretty good on. I would say I'm maybe like, I don't know, almost hitting the halfway mark with this guy, but you would never know because you can't see inside of it. This is more of my color, but I think the main issue that a lot of people have with Shape Tape is that it can be very drying, but boy howdy is she full coverage. And this is still like not even my skin tone. This is still very much so like a highlighting shade, but it does look really, really drying. So the fact that it's in my project pan, I'm gonna hold on to it for a little bit longer. And there she goes. 3 left, 3 left. Okay. Now I feel some sort of way about all 3 of these, so this is gonna be hard. This is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in my project pan too, but its little sticker fell off. And this is in the shade Canel. I do like this, especially for no makeup days. I'll wear this, just kind of dot it all around the face, but it is getting a little dark, so she goes, she goes, she goes. Okay, last 2 things. This is Sephora brand. This is the Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. This is fairly new, and I actually really am running out of spots. I really like this, but it creases so easily, and so you really have to set it if you want to use it. She's going. Alright, last thing on our list. This is by Lancome. This is the MAC Quick, this is that, in the shade Light. Now this is one of those things that's like so super underrated and that nobody really talks about. And this is just a really nice concealer. This doesn't crease as bad as some things do, but realistically a lot of things can crease whether you like it or not. God, that's a lot of concealer on my arm. So I do like to kind of rotate through some of my concealers and use certain things and try to use things up. This is light buff actually, so I'm gonna keep her. Now this is what we decided to get rid of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 concealers. Yes. These are up for grabs for any of my friends that are interested in trying them. I'd be glad to send it to you. And what we're keeping, let's see how many of these are unused. We have 1, 2, 3, and these count as 1 in my head for some reason. 3 concealers that haven't been opened yet. And then the rest of these. This has not been used very much at all. And so here's the rest of what I'm keeping. This is fairly brand new. I've really been loving this. This is kind of the extension of its balm stick counterpart. This is my holy grail, this Becca, as you can see. Very much so. And then these 2 guys we're going to continue to work on. And so that's it. That's what we're going to keep, and that's what we're going to get rid of. And I'm pretty happy with getting rid of all this. I can handle this. So this stuff I'm going to hold on to for about a week's time, and if nobody wants it, I'm going to, unfortunately, potentially end up tossing this, or maybe just putting it in a little Goodwill bag. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for the next one. Bye! Just kidding.